Have you seen Mehdi Hasan's article that came out this week in The Guardian about the US being a partner in genocide?
Haven't read it yet, no.
I wanna read you an excerpt to get your thoughts on it. So he writes, "As retired Israeli Major General Yitzhak Brick acknowledged in November 23, all of our missiles, the ammunition, precision-guided bombs, all the airplanes and bombs, it's all from the US. The minute they turn off the tap, you can't keep fighting, you being Israel.
Sure.
You have no capability. Everyone understands that we can't fight this war without the United States, period." And then Hassan writes, "In fact, given Brick's assessment, I would argue that we have witnessed in Gaza from the US government is worse than complicity. It is an active participation in an ongoing genocide." Would you go as far to say that the US is an active partner in the genocide in Gaza?
Look, everything he says is correct, and I've been saying it for a long time now because, as I said, President Biden in November or December 2023 could have said to Netanyahu, uh, you know what? You have 2 weeks to wrap this up, do what you want, and after that, if you don't stop, you're on your own." And within 2 to 3 weeks, the IDF would have stopped.
Yeah.
Because it cannot operate without constant supply of munitions from the US, shells, tank shells, but also interceptor rockets. It cannot operate. That's
Yeah.
first of all. But secondly, of course, because the United States is giving it diplomatic cover. The,
Yeah.
the Security Council would have, had the United States changed its policy, would have ordered Israel to stop. And had Israel not stopped, even as Netanyahu said at the time, he said, "We will fight with our fingernails," or whatever. He tried to sound Churchillian, but that's nonsense. But even had Israel tried to continue
Yeah.
the fight without these supplies, um, the Security Council would have ordered Israel to stop at the price of economic sanctions and a military embargo.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
That's the end of it. Israel is not Russia. That's the difference. Um, so, yes, it's true. Now, um, certainly the US is complicit, and certainly the US is facilitating what Israel is doing. And it's not only the US, it's
Yeah.
also Germany, it's also Britain, it's also France. So Germany now finally said, well, we won't supply them with munitions that are clearly going to be used in Gaza. That's a kind of, it's not clear exactly what it means, and it's not clear whether it means in the future, if we have contracts now, are we still going to fulfill those contracts? We don't know exactly. They're all hedging.
Yeah.
I would say the United States, first of all, because at least Germany is not a permanent member of the Security Council, so it doesn't have veto power, which France and Britain do. Uh, but they're not only complicit, they are facilitating it. They are
Yeah.
helping Israel do that. There are British spy planes flying constantly over Gaza from Cyprus. They're all facilitating it. Whether they are active participants, that gets to be a little mushier, I'd say, but it comes close to it.
Yeah. Facilitating is a good word. I like that
Yeah.
because we may not be the ones dunking the genocide ball through the net, but we're definitely the point guard bringing it up the court and setting up the play. You know, that Israel wouldn't be able to finish the alley oop if the U.S. wasn't Chris Paul bringing the ball up the court. Hey guys, if you like this clip, there's a lot more waiting for you. Join the Zach Show 2.0 to unlock the full video and audio version of this episode, plus bonus content you won't find anywhere else. Exclusive AMAs, the entire back catalog of premium episodes, and the ability to submit topics and questions for future shows. Subscribe today at thezachshow.supercast.com. I'll see you there.